Man, I am so fucking pumped. DJ Premier. Oh my god, dude. We all know what happened last time these guys did a track with DJ Premier. It was freaking nuts, man. I'm almost, yeah, pretty much shaking with the freaking adrenaline pump, man. Holy crap.
DJ Premier, they absolutely, these five guys getting together on Think Twice, they just absolutely destroyed my brain. So I'm excited. I can't believe I've waited this long. Let me just jump right on here. Check it out. I know I won't be disappointed.
Love the feel that they bring. They got that old 90s New York, just like hip hop feel.
They do.
And when we saw that they teamed up with DJ Premier, like, guys, I was a huge Gangstar fan. I'll rock Gangstar any day of the week. So DJ Premier with the 4 Owls, I can only imagine is going to have that New York grimy feel to it.
Let's go. Hell yeah. Headphones plugged in. Let's get it.
Fliptrix, Verb T,
Yeah, baby.
Beatdrop,
Oh, man. Oh, when the 808s or whatever they're called, when the bass kicks in. Oh, let's go.
100%.
We be the kings of our throne. I'm not that clever. What they're trying to say is I'm 100%.
All right, right off the bat. I mean, you're just talking about 90s style New York
It's got that Gangstar feel right off the bat. That's DJ Premier, man. When he produces something, like, you know when he's like put his touch on it. Like the work that he does with Royce when they team up. Like DJ Premier, just like I said, like when Gangstar came on back in the day, you knew it was Gangstar. And even like that was hard at that time because the New York sound, the New York scene had a sound to it.
Yeah.
So when you heard certain beats and certain, it was like, okay, who's this gonna be? Like a lot of like Jada stuff, Cameron, Jay-Z, like they all kind of sounded very similar. DJ Premier had his own flavor. He was kind of like the Dre of New York as far as the certain sounds and like the way he would drop his beats versus how everybody else was doing it.
This is dope.
So 100%.
Right off the top, Primo just says, right back at it. It's like he didn't, like it hasn't been, what has it been, 5 years, 6 years since they worked together? Primo.
What they're trying to say is I'm 100%. We be the kings of our throne. I'm not that clever. What they're trying to say is I'm 100%.
There ain't no magic here. Rhymes hanging from your head like a chandelier. Usually serve them cold like a can of beer. First they were bold, then they ran in fear. I ain't gassed up, but just...
Alright, already coming in off the bat. We get told this all the time. There's so many bars going to your head, and he actually uses a line like so many rhymes over your head like a chandelier, like right off the start.
Yeah.
Very first line says, hey, you know, these bars are going to go over your head up there like a chandelier. Just so you already know. You know you're going to miss a bunch. So he's giving you a warning.
Rhymes hang above your head like a chandelier. Usually serve them cold like a can of beer.
DJ Premier is, you've been living under a rock because he is arguably the greatest hip-hop producer of all time. I don't know how else you could put up there with him. He's just, for me, a tier above absolutely everyone else when it comes to production. So I'm pretty excited for this one.
We be the kings of our throne. I'm not that clever. What they're trying to say is I'm 100%.
There ain't no magic here. Rhymes hang above your head like a chandelier. Usually serve them cold like a can of beer.
Okay, he's barring out. This is BVA. Beaver, whatever you want to call him. He's barring the fuck out straight away. Hangs over your head like a chandelier. Come on, man.
No magic here. Rhymes hang above your head like a chandelier. Usually serve them cold like a can of beer. First they were bold, then they ran in fear. I ain't gassed up, but just for safety, don't hold no candles near. I wear a...
I ain't gassed up, just for safety, don't hold no candles near. Come on. Okay, the boys, they're going in. They're going in. Oh shit.
Chandelier usually serve them cold
I'm
like
not
a
ready for
can of
this.
beer. First they were bold, then they ran in fear. I ain't gassed up, but just for safety, don't hold no candles near. I wear a chain made of snake carcass. Decorate my crown with chunks and pieces of the faint-hearted. I line these words and let them march you like brave-hearted rappers throw a wallpaper. All I
Oh, was that a Braveheart bar?
hold no candles near. I wear a chain made of snake carcass. Decorate my crown with chunks and pieces of the faint-hearted. I line these words and let them march you like brave-hearted. Rappers throw on wallpaper, all I see is painted targets. Straight liquor, no vino. They don't wanna fuck with this, but as the French would say, man, that's just libido. One free flow.
Oh, as the French would say, that's just libido. Oh, fuck me. Okay. They had a lot to live up to when it came to their tracks with DJ Premier. I knew this was going to be fucking good, but Think Twice is one of my favourite songs by the 4 Hours. Old Earth is a mile above anything else when it comes to these guys, but Think Twice, Assassination, Old Earth, Control, probably my favourite songs. But this is a fucking banger. This is a heater. I knew it was going to be.
Better than your whole career, murdered it. Fuck with this, but as the French would say, man, that's just libido. One free flow. Better than your whole career, murdered it, but this be manslaughter, so they give us years. Acting like queens, the heads on the currency gone, ain't fucking with me currently.
Hey man, true spitters. You know, it's DJ Primo. Like, come on, like, think about it. It's DJ Primo in 2020 giving beats, production to niggas who are trash. I mean, just think about it. Think about it. Take a long, hard think about it. Like, it's some producers who actually have morals and respect for themselves. I know not a lot, but it's a lot of them that do have morals and respect for themselves. And I appreciate DJ Primo being one of those producers.
Queens, the heads on the currency gone, ain't fucking with me currently funny, but don't worry me none. Skill of the tongue, keep it tight like the skin of a drum. And years to come, to tell our story like Attila the Hun. The kings of...
In years to come, they'll tell our story like Attila the Hun. I don't know who that is. I assume it's someone famous. I assume it's someone I should probably know. Let me know down below who that is, because I have no fucking idea. I know that's a banger of a bar, though.
Did they say they're acting like queens, so their head's on the currency? There could be double meaning behind that. Is he thinking about the fact that people in the rap game, you know, the ones that aren't true to the craft, it's all they're worried about is money? Is that what he's getting at?
Currently funny, but don't worry me none. Skill of the tongue, keep it tight like the skin of a drum. And years to come, to tell our story like Attila the Hun. The kings of our throne.
Come on! Oh, BVA, you fucking murdered that! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck, that was freaking dope, man. Oh my god, now Fliptrix is gonna come. The last track they released, I gotta say now, Fliptrix, out of everybody here, the freaking my favorite verse, man. That was insane. I had never heard him rap like that in my life. Oh god, what's he gonna bring to this? Let's go.
The heads on the currency gone, ain't fucking with me currently funny, but don't worry me none. Skill of the tongue, keep it tight like the skin of a drum. And years to come, to tell our story like Attila the Hun. The kings of our throne, the sum of our talent, it's audible gold. The crown has been handed, the put on the roll. Plotted the banquet, you should have been told. We're more than established, eliminating sellout rappers to their whackness. Left up on the shelves, embarrassing themselves. I've got to play them Biggie, Big Pun or Big L. With precision, we envision what the mission is.
You can definitely tell their influences. Their influences, Primo. I'm sure Primo is a huge influence to these guys. Biggie, Big L. I'm sure Pac has something to do with their inspiration when it comes to certain aspects of rap, you know, Jay-Z and whatnot. And they have that 90s, 80s type East Coast type feel, type vibe, type wordplay also too, and with the rhythm and the cadence, man. And the boys' delivery, they just come in as spitters. They don't waste no time. They don't, you know, they say what they say and they keep going. I love it. Transitions are smooth. These niggas are dope.
Embarrassing themselves. I've got to play them Biggie, Big Pun or Big L. With precision, we envision what the mission is.
Ooh.
And then
You would bring up New York right there.
Big Pun, Big L. Ooh, man. 3 legends from the New York scene that are no longer with us. Like, that line right there. Oh, like I said, man, you can tell these guys have, like, grown up and, like, studied 90s, like,
That's what I
New
feel
York
like.
hip-hop. Like, every, like, track we listen to that we've reacted to from 4 Owls, I just start like, man, it takes me back in time,
Yeah.
and the way what they bring to the track, it definitely pays homage to that scene.
Exactly.
Like they've done well with it.
Oh, shouting out some of the fucking Dons. Biggie, Big Pun, and Big L from the 90s. Probably up there as my favorite rapper. Obviously, Tupac is my number one when it comes to 90s hip hop. Big L's right up there. That man was fucking so far ahead of the curve. 90s boom bap being my favorite type of hip hop, so.
It's audible gold, the crown has been handed, a pot on the road. Plotted the banquet, it should have been told. We're more than established, eliminating sellout rappers with their whackness. Left up on the shelves, embarrassing themselves. I'd rather play them Biggie, Big Pun or Big L. With precision we envision what the mission entails. Still driven by your inner vision, miracles prevail. Through the mysticism in the lyricism itself. Plus we flip sales like with digital scales. So put your L's up if you know your health is your wealth. Without compelling evidence that we ain't settling for nothing else. Believe all in this film. Developed it well, 100%. Do my stance as well. Some are sold through hell to compose the spell that got you all enchanted cause it's so surreal.
There was so much in that verse. Oh my god.
We be the kings of our throne. Bentley, I'm not that clever. What they're trying to say is I'm 100%.
Yeah.
That right there. That is just premiere to a T. The scratches, the fucking sampling of the vocals, like fucking. This production. I didn't think I'd like a song more than I like Honor Codes, but this is just fucking. I'm so excited for these cunts to drop their new album. I found them about 3 years ago and I just literally fell in love. I heard what Not Like Before was the first song I heard by them, and I just straight away was like, this is it. This is the greatest hip hop ever made, in my opinion. That's the beautiful thing about music is it is subjective. But what I love more isn't what someone else is going to love. They're going to have something that they love. But for me, this is hip hop to a T. They're keeping old school, real hip hop alive, and I fucking love them for it.
Played this right now, somebody say, what era is this from? They probably say late 80s, 90s. They probably couldn't tell you. They probably could not 80s, 90s. They probably couldn't tell you. They probably could not fucking tell you. I'm so glad this music right here is still going on. I know niggas in the US do it, but the UK niggas and the Irish niggas and some of the Aussie niggas I've seen, they really like that East Coast old school type feel, scratching. That Joey Badass, I can hear Joey Badass on there too. So
What they're trying to say is I'm 100%. We be the kings of our throne. Bentley, I'm not that clever. What they're trying to say is I'm 100%.
Yeah, I had him like, yeah, what he said. Trying to hit the reset. Behind 2 or 3 steps in the floor. See the higher ground, trying to reach it. Climbing like a route, each end to see sense. Strengthen up your defense. Revelation takes time to sink in. Dedication takes time to imprint to your instinct. Trying to maintain the discipline. Holding my position, now listening in the game. 100%, not a bit less. Heavy weight on the king's head, that's payback with interest. Invest in what's really working and what's worth it for you. Now there's no time for feeling nervous. Walk across light beams like an acrobat. Landed back in the habitat. He's about the life since they were crowning like kings on their born day. Dream got the best canvas.
What I love about Verb T as well, sorry, again, stop. You know what I do, this is what I do. I break shit down. Verb T is always, his bars are always so deep and introspective and they're always profound. He's always talking about, like, in Honor Codes, for example, I don't like to hold a grudge because I feel the hate possess me. That is fucking one of the greatest bars I've ever heard in hip-hop. And it just personifies Verb T as a person and as an artist, as someone who is always looking to tell a bigger story than what most people perceive, which I don't think a lot of artists do that. I love the artists that do it, and I think that's why I resonate with Verb T a lot. It's why I resonate with Dave. He's always trying to paint a bigger picture than what most people can see, and he makes us appreciate what we do have and what others don't have, and it gives you this really different perspective on how life is lived for some people. which I just fucking love that.
Takes time to imprint to your instinct, trying to maintain the discipline.
But what if dedication takes time to imprint on your instinct? See, that right there, what's man? Fuck. Heavyweight on a king's head that's paid back with interest. I fucking love you, Verb.
Bit acrobat, landed back in the habitat. He's about the life since they were crowning like kings on their born day. Cream got the best canvas, we laced the portrait. Wanna reach the level.
Each of these guys have just come out just nasty. And that last line, Primo delivers the canvas and they lay the portrait.
On their born day, Cream got the best canvas, we laced the portrait.
The order to get disciplined and where you got to have focus and be able to do the same thing over and over again until it becomes a habit. Pretty much that's what he was saying.
And then like the one line, he's like, education has to be like drilled in, like, you know, like staying on top of it, always continually educating yourself. Like that line was nice.
Like I like the first two that went in, but for some reason this guy right now, like his flow.
I think this is the one that you always like. We still have
no visual right now.
Yeah, like so we don't know which one's good, but there is always one that stands out to you every time we react it.
I think it might be him. All right, I like how he flipped the end of that with the camera into the portrait. Like you can do portrait and the portrait. And I also like what he was saying there too, because how he went into it, because he was talking about like sports, like as well, how you do it until it becomes an instinct. Like you do it so much that it's not work to you anymore. It's instinct. It's how it comes off to you. So I like how I did that.
Had the Kings headline where you'd be paying interest. Like I said, man, these guys, they bring some nice bars, and they really do have that like just like New York grimy hip hop style to it. I love it.
100%.
Wanna reach the level, pay the right cost. I'm like the Jackson 5 you never see.
Leaf Dog just comes in every time, and because of his unique, distinct voice, he always has such a presence on tracks. You always know when of course you always know when Leaf comes in because of his distinct voice, but he always just holds this real presence that I think a lot of the other boys don't have in the 4 hours. Leaf Dog is just always such an ever-present, strong and like resounding voice, whereas sometimes I don't mean this in a disrespectful way at all, because I love these guys completely, but Leaf, just for me, I'm a huge fan of distinct voices. That's why I like my Schoolboy Q, why I like Mac Miller. I like when I'm able to distinguish who a person is just from their voice. And sometimes a lot of artists, not so much the 4 hours, but a lot of American hip hop for me all fucking sounds the same, which is why I've kind of shifted my passion to the UK and the UK scene. And it's like there's Jam Baxter, another one with a real distinct voice. Like there's so many, Dirty Dyke, Dave, like you can just tell when you hear their tracks, which is what I fucking love.
We lace the portrait.
Wanna reach the level, pay the right cost. I'm like the Jackson 5, you never see me leave this mic off. Infamous on tracks like the Great Train Robbery. You talk about facts and it sounding like comedy. I'm up for my calling like a telly sound.
I like the tone on his voice. And it's like almost like a vibration, but it's like it ends out, it's real smooth. Adds flavor, real.
I'm up for my calling like a telly sound company. For this conversion, I need to change like currency. Made my own destiny, they can't stand us. They're getting thumbs down like stepping out of handcuffs. You the type to lose it all, trying to double up. People follow cash like police do a money truck. Organized like the cartels, they get floating sets out. Beats by the hour, just like.
I need the change like currency. You know what else I love about Leaf as well is the way he enunciates words. Makes him able to rhyme certain words that a lot of people can't rhyme because of just the way he enunciates his lyrics, which is fucking another really cool thing. Eminem does it actually, the way he says orange, door hinge. It gives him that option of being able to rhyme words that some other people can't.
You the type to lose it all, trying to double up. People follow cash like police do a money truck. Organized like the cartels, they get floating sets out. Beats by the hour, just like an old church bell. Wanna be leaf to spell my last name backwards. Tell him bring, tell him bring. We be the kings of our
Wow. Did you just fucking hear that last part? Wanna be Leaf, spell my last name backwards. Leaf, dog, God. That is a bar. That is a bar.
Look, bro.
Just again.
Killer. Master Killer, I'm sorry. Master Killer, DJ Primo, of course. Master Killer, Raw the Rigged Man, and Cool G Rap. These two right here, Master Killer and Raji and Cool G Rap, that just goes to show you where their influences are. You know, that just goes to show you how much they love the rap game and how what it means to them, what they grew up on, and how they're gonna stay true to themselves. And I respect the 4 Hours. You know, when I first heard, what was that first song? I think it was called Think Twice. That shit was heat. I was shocked. I was surprised. I was like, damn, this shit got a couple hundred mil. This video got a couple mil, so this gotta go in. They got DJ Primo on this shit. Oh, this shit gotta go in.
Just look at who they've got. Look at the features they've got. They got Premiere. They got Master Killer from fucking Wu-Tang Clan. Don't even get me started on Wu-Tang. They got Cool G Rap, R.A. the Rugged Man, Rock Marciano, and Smellington Piff. Smellington Piff Sound the Alarm already came out. Fucking banger as well. Definitely a Smellington Piff track, that one. I'm pretty sure everything else other than 100% is produced by Leaf Dog as well. So again, Leaf Dog, just another fucking ridiculous producer. When you're talking about UK producers, Ill Informed, Leaf Dog, fucking Chemo. Like, there's just so many good producers over in that country. I fucking love you, UK. I love everything you're doing for hip-hop.
These guys are like one of those hidden gems you find like everywhere. Like in the UK hip-hop scene, these guys are it right now.
Like I said, the first time we ever reacted to these guys, my head almost spun. Like, I was not expecting to hear a 90s New York, like, grimy, like, style, like, hip-hop sound come from the UK scene, especially with everything that we had reacted to at that time.
Yeah.
Most of what we reacted to was the grime scene.
Fire in the Boost.
It was the Fire in the Boost. It was guys, like, telling their stories and just in a freestyle that in ways that we really never, like, heard from that. So also when we had them come across, it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's like...
Them, like Ocean Wisdom, a couple others that were just like, damn, okay, there's another side of this as well. And we like digging into both sides. And like I said,
I'm glad we checked this one out. Like I said, as soon as I saw they had just done one with DJ Premier, me being a big Gangstar fan back in the day, I couldn't pass this one up. I had to check it out.
I mean, we...
Tell me he did not just say, if you want to be Leaf, to spell my last name backward. Is that what he said?
You should have hung on like a goat brown. Now it's sure run like a beach. Wow, it'd be hard for you to match this. Wanna be Leaf, to spell my last name backwards. Tell him bring, tell him bring. We be the kings of our throne. Many are not that clever. What I'm trying to say is I'm 100%. We be the kings of our throne. Many are not that clever. What I'm trying to say is I'm 100%.